The only unanswered question in Astrid's life, I think, is that you don't know what happens to her dad. And the reason that is so important is that it took 4 years to even know that she had anybody in her family that was important to her. And when you meet him, it's because the other Astrid has come to say that her father has died, which I'm sure got this Astrid's mind, on a roller coaster, thinking, oh, what about this whole your parents have to die thing, and what does that mean for you as a person, and how do you live your life with that? Like, that's such a lovely, relatable experience to have. So in season 5, Astrid has been ambered kind of spontaneously. It was a last-minute decision, so I don't think that she had time to prep her father that there was a potential of that happening. I don't even think that she would leave her father if she had known that she was going to have to be ambered. And so I just want there to be some kind of resolution with that, even if it's just her wondering, how he was feeling when she didn't come home that day. That's what I would like to see in season 5. That would be the biggest priority for Astrid. But everything else, I feel really comfortable with what she's been able to do. Like, I had a list of things, and I wanted her to kick ass, and she did, and I wanted her to save Walter a bunch of times, and she did, and then things that I didn't expect her to do, like sing in a musical and take care of people and drugs and stuff. And so she got to do all of those things, and then this last blaring thing about her family is the only thing that is left open. It is really cool, and there's so much at stake, because everything, before it was like they were trying to keep everything from going downhill, from being terrible, and now they're in the middle of everything being terrible, and everything's already gone downhill. So it's like they're having to try and reverse, the effects of everything, which is a really huge task, especially because they don't know, where all the team members are. They don't know where Olivia is, and then you've got like William Bell's hand in a block of amber. Like, it's just so crazy. And the first episode picks up like directly after 19, so you don't know what got them there in the first place, like how they got ambered and why Olivia isn't part of the group. There's all these unanswered questions, and the really great thing about only having 13 episodes to tell the story is that I was telling another group of people, when you have 22 episodes, you have so many filler episodes in between to get you to these major plot points, and I don't think that we'll have any of those. It's just going to be major storyline, so it's like the concentrated orange juice instead of like the watered down orange juice for a full season, which I'm totally happy with. I'm excited. I think we'll go out with a big bang. Without spoiling too much, that missing brain pieces come up in the first episode, and so I can't guarantee you that he's going to be fully there, which is going to be a big obstacle for the Fringe team to get through, starting in the very, very first episode. So, I can't say that the relationship is going to be much different, but it's definitely going to be more difficult, because at this point, he